Hi guys, so I wanted to make this quick video for everybody who is a part of the Fall Classic, and I roped in dear friend, coach, and fellow teammate Joelle to help me with this video because I want all of you guys to be prepared to have conversations with people when you are in a face-to-face situation. So I know a lot of times we are on Facebook and Instagram and we're, messaging people or emailing people, but there are definitely going to be times that you're going to, be asked what you do as, what do you do? And you want to be prepared. You want to have kind of like something in the back of your head so you don't stumble over your words, so you seem really confident, you know what you're talking about. This is going to create a really great relationship, and building relationships face-to-face are actually much easier than when you're doing it over social media. I personally feel like it's more natural, less salesy, and people really seem to kind of become really interested in what you do because you can kind of express your feelings more. So a good way to get out and make sure that people, are starting to ask these conversations are bringing your Shakeology shaker cup wherever you go. So if you still work somewhere, definitely bring that Shakeology shaker cup so people are always asking, what is that Shakeology stuff? Snag up some wear and share. So we have our Infinite Dynasty tank tops that have all of the logos on the back of it. You can enter the Beachbody challenges after you finish a program. So you can get one of those like once every 21 days.
Once a month, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe it's less.
Well, because you'll get one for 21 days,
yeah.
Then you can get one for T25 in 60 days. Then you can get one for the Ultimate Reset in another 21 days. I mean, you can get all sorts of cool t-shirts, men and women. And then you can just go on the Beachbody website if you need to, and they've got some swag on there that you can kind of scoop up. It's a little bit pricier, so I'd go with the tank tops that we made that are like $12 opposed to the tank tops on the Beachbody side that are like $50. Yeah. Eek. Anyway, so when you're having these conversations, I want you to be prepared. So I want you to actually, after what we do with this role play, I then want you to either grab a success partner on this team, grab your upline coach, schedule a day to get on Zoom if you're not in the same area, or meet up with them. In a situation with Joelle and I, we work together a few days a week, meet up at a coffee shop, and do some of these role playing. And you can do them for the coaching opportunity, you can do them for the challenge groups / Shakeology / challenge pack invites. The more you talk about it and the more you practice, the easier it's going to be when you're really in the situation. So in this situation, I'm going to be the coach.
I'm going to be a family friend.
And we haven't seen each other in years, and I just came back to live in this town, and this is the first time we have seen each other since high school. So we are going to take it away.
Okay.
Hi!
Hey!
How are
you? Good!
How are you doing?
Well, I'm actually working at a bakery now, so loving that. What are you doing?
Is it a gluten-free bakery by any chance?
No.
I have celiac disease, so
I'm sorry.
I know, but it's okay. So I have to ask if it's gluten-free. But I'm doing well. I'm actually a health and wellness coach. I help people reach their health and fitness goals.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does that work?
Okay, well, so I help people reach their health and fitness goals using programs. Have you heard of like P90X, Insanity?
Yeah, I have. I've never tried them, but I have heard of them.
Well, don't let their names intimidate you. I know that the infomercials can sometimes be intimidating, but so I help people reach their health and fitness goals using those programs. But what's special about what I do is I am all about the accountability. I know that the key to success is you need somebody there who can help you get through those programs, and you can ask questions to, and just somebody to make sure that you are sticking to your goals every single day. So that's a little bit about what I do.
That's awesome. That's like the hardest part about me working out. Like I always go to the gym and never know what to do, and then I get discouraged because I don't have anyone pushing me. So that's awesome. How would I go about signing up for that? I feel like I'd be really interested in something like that maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about the gym a little bit. I know you said that you went to the gym. What do you normally do at the gym?
I just do cardio for the most part. I do a little bit of strength training, but like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's kind of hard for me to know if I'm helping myself or hurting myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's definitely difficult. I used to lift, and then I hurt my back really bad, and I was like, maybe it's because I don't know how to lift right. So do you normally, when you do your cardio, are you just doing the elliptical and treadmill type thing, or do you go to group fitness classes? How do you prefer to kind of get your cardio in?
I've actually gone to a few group fitness classes, and I do really like them, but I just don't have a lot of time to get to the gym. So, and I don't like to work out in front of a lot of people, which is like my big problem. So I don't really go to the gym a lot, and when I do, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a lot of problems.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny that you say that you like the group fitness thing, but you just, can't get to it. So with my accountability that I was telling you about earlier, what we do is I make a private Facebook group, and everybody in that private Facebook group is actually, reaching their health and fitness goals. Either we're all using the same program or we're all using different programs, but it's kind of like a group fitness class because we all check in, throughout the day. We're all working out, but it's in the comfort of our own home because I know time is an issue these days. I mean, I personally know that I don't have more than like 30 to 40 minutes to work out.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I feel like nutrition's kind of like a really big problem for me too, is I don't have like a set meal plan, I guess, where I don't really know what to eat, what helps, what hurts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really common with everyone. So why don't you tell me, like, on a daily, if this was just an average day, walk me through breakfast to the time you go to bed. What do you normally eat?
So I don't really eat breakfast,
Okay.
and then I go to the bakery and there's like donuts and stuff, so I eat that sometimes, and then lunch, I only have a little bit of time for lunch, so I try to pack lunches. It doesn't really help, but I have all the time to pack lunches. I just, don't feel like it. I'd rather have a cheeseburger, but I would so be willing to, eat a salad if I had to.
Okay, so, and then what about, like, snacks throughout the day? Do you eat any snacks?
Yeah, but they tend to be, like, too big, and then I feel too full. I just want, like, kind of like a balance,
Right. Okay, so it sounds like, as far as, like, nutrition-wise, you're just kind of eating sporadically, randomly, not, like, a whole lot going on.
Like maybe two main meals, lunch and dinner.
Okay, got you. And what's dinner usually look like?
It's huge.
Okay.
And there's a lot of, like, grains. Like, I like rice for dinner.
Okay. So why is it huge? Are you just hungry by that?
Yeah, because I'm hungry by then. I haven't eaten enough throughout the day, I feel like,
Right, yeah. Well, it's kind of funny that you say you don't eat breakfast. So it's no secret that everybody knows breakfast is one of the most important, meals of the day. And research is kind of just showing it doesn't matter what time you eat breakfast. It's just like, let's eat it. You got to eat breakfast, and then you got to give your body, 2 or 3 hours before you can go and eat lunch or have a little bit of a snack. So I actually help people with their nutrition using what's called Shakeology. Have you ever heard of it?
I have, but I've never tried it or anything, kind of like the workout.
Okay, so Shakeology is a meal replacement. So you would replace one meal a day, and that can actually be breakfast or lunch with Shakeology. Since you said you were kind of trying to lose weight, get fit, I suggest that you replace it with a whole meal. Some people who are just trying to tone up or, they don't need that weight loss factor, they add it in as a snack throughout their day. So what Shakeology is this meal replacement. It has 70 dense nutrients in it. So, our food's processed these days, and we don't get, what we need. So Shakeology gives us that. But there's a whole bonus to it. It also helps you lose weight. It boosts your metabolism. It kind of helps your digestive tract, not to give you a little bit of a TMI there. And it really just, a lot of people notice it gives them an amazing source of energy. I know if I don't drink it, I can tell throughout the day I'm sitting on the couch more than the days I do drink it, and I'm like, let's go, let's take the dog, out for a walk, whatever it may be. So that's a little bit about Shakeology. Does that sound like something you would be interested in?
Yeah, definitely. What kind of flavors are there?
There are vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, greenberry, tropical strawberry, which is a vegan, and then a vegan chocolate as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in something like that. So, how would I get signed up and stuff like that?
Well, I think that it's really important that you get into this accountability group. I have another one starting, so what I'll do is I'll grab your email, and then I can send you all the information about the accountability group. So it would be, I think I'm going to have my next one, I know I'm having my next one start on the 15th.
Okay.
So if that's a good time for you, we would just need to get you set up before the 15th so that you're ready to go with everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I'll give you my email, sure.
Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll kind of pick a program that will fit right for you. We'll get you started on the Shakeology, and then I can walk you through the steps on how to order it. It's very easy, all through the company Beachbody. So I do want to let you know that I am an affiliate of Beachbody. And the reason why I have everybody order through them and, still through my website, but through them is just because they have a warranty on everything. So if you, one of your DVDs gets scratched, you can call Beachbody and they send you a free replacement.
Oh, cool.
if, heaven forbids, which this has never happened to me, but if you decide that Shakeology, it didn't settle well with you or you have an allergic reaction to it, Beachbody will send you your money back and you can send the bag, back to them, no questions asked type thing. So
okay, awesome.
It's really nice, and it's kind of like, if you're willing to invest in your health just a little bit, I think you'll see really, really awesome results.
Awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so let me get your email address, and then we can talk about, which program will be best for you. I'll send you a list of the top 3 programs I'm thinking right now that would be good for you, just kind of based on knowing you and what we've talked about here today. And sorry that our whole conversation just got
It's okay. I'm excited now. I'm glad. You're doing great. I'm so happy.
Thank you. And do you have a Facebook?
Yeah, I do, actually. Maybe we can meet up there.
Yeah, that would be great if we could connect on Facebook. I give so much motivation and inspiration on my Facebook page daily, and a lot of just like nutrition and, quick little bonus workouts.
Oh, cool.
So I think it'd be really cool if we could connect either on Facebook or Instagram so that we can, keep in touch that way and you can kind of get a few ideas.
Definitely. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, I will grab that email from you then.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Okay. Okay, so that was a little bit, Joelle did make it a little bit easy for me, but that's because she was interested. And you will run into those people who just like vomit at you and are like, oh my God, I need to lose weight. And you're like, whoa, like you don't kind of expect it. So that was actually really good because you are going to run into situations like that. What I want you to take away from that video though is a few things. First of all, Joelle asked me what I was doing. And although maybe you're a student in school, you work at an auto shop, you're a teacher, you still want to put that you're a coach helping people running these accountability groups out there first. Then you can say, oh, and I'm also a teacher.
Like, make it, like, minimal.
And I'm a teacher, too. And the reason why is because, they can't come to your 3rd grade classroom, and they can't come to your auto shop every day, or, they don't have that need, where everybody has a need to become healthier. Like, we know that everybody wants to be healthier. Everybody wants, that next best thing to be skinnier or whatever it may be. So when she asked me what I did, that was the first thing that I said. I run the accountability groups. I gave examples. So I said, have you ever heard of P90X, Insanity, etc.? Because a lot of people are probably like, well, you're not a personal trainer and you're doing this through Facebook, so how does this all work? So you kind of want to let them know everything that they will get, or that how you do it, so through those programs. Next, you'll notice I took a ton of attention onto Joelle. So she even asked me right away, how could I get started after we talked about the gym? And I went right into, well, what do you do at the gym? Do you like group fitness classes? Do you like, because some people might be like, I love the gym and I'm not leaving the gym. Joelle was a little bit different, so it made it a little bit easier for me to be like, well, come on into this group. But you can still offer people Shakeology if they're like, no, I'm doing, boot classes 5 days a week and I love it and I'm, that's where I'm at, but it's my nutrition that I need help with. So you want to ask them a ton of questions, and I think I really did. Oh, yeah. And she even, kept saying, how do I get into this? How do I get into this? And I kept ignoring it, and I kept asking her more questions. And then lastly, the end part of that was she did not ask how much anything was, but I also didn't bring it up. If they were to ask how much it was, I want you to first explain everything that you get. So I did. I went through, you would get the fitness program, then we talked about Shakeology, then I told you how I run these groups on, October 15th, my next group was going to be starting, and it was going to be free access to me as your accountability coach. I explained what accountability was, and then I could tell her the price. So if somebody came up to you and said, oh, you do? So you do like that Shakeology thing? You could say, yeah, I do. And if they're like, well, how much is that? Well, first, let me explain to you what Shakeology is, then tell them the price. Because you never want to tell anybody the price without giving them everything that they're going to get. Otherwise, somebody's going to be like, oh, a protein shake for $129? Like, bye, Felicia. Nobody freaking cares.
And I think it's really important to explain to them, too. Like, a lot of people are like, well, how much do you get? Like, I think in people's minds, they think that they're going to get just this big jar, this big just, like, box, how you get regular protein. And I think that's why it's important to explain to them that it's not just protein, because a lot of, like, we were talking about how if you're taking protein and you're a female, sometimes it's
counteractive.
Yeah, and sometimes they think, like, oh, it's just protein. So it's important to explain to them that
yeah. You'll notice that I went right from it's a meal replacement shake right into how it provides you your daily dose of dense nutrients, and then I went into how it can help you increase your metabolism, help you lose weight, kind of as a bonus, because the reality of it is a lot of people are going to be like, well, I can lose weight other ways. Sure, you can, but you can't ever get the over 70 ingredients that Shakeology offers you at one time and for a cheap price. So I hope that helped you guys.
Yeah.
I think that this was super helpful. Even when I was going through this, I kind of noticed like things that I didn't used to do that now I have down to a T that are really helpful. So what did you think, Joelle?
I thought it was good. I'm trying to think of any questions that other people might have, but I don't really think I can think of any.
I think the only other question that people might have is how do you get into it? So stay tuned for how you talk about the coaching opportunity, brought to you by Joelle and Erica.